Hello.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sanjay. How are you?
The day is going good, sir. I'm pretty well. How about you?
I'm doing great. So it's Sunday morning. Tell me, what are you planning to do today? How do you plan to
Good.
enjoy your weekend?
Certainly, I will be heading to beach. Actually, I have beach in Surat, so
Mm.
I will interact with nature today. My spouse has planned for today.
So what are you doing at home? You should be out on the beach right now, Sanjay.
At 4 p.m., I will be heading, sir. We will be heading.
4 p.m. So what do you
Yeah.
do when you go to the beach? What is it that you do at the beach?
Actually, I'm not very fond of doing all these things, but for the sake of our like a family, spouse and kid, I will be heading there, and I will hang out with them, and there is kinds of some games. And my son was telling me that I will ride bike, and there is camel, and we will have fun with camel as well. So we will
Hmm.
take a ride of camel, and
So we
definitely I
will
will.
we will take a camel ride, not a ride of camel, right? We will take a
Okay,
camel ride. Hmm.
okay, sir.
So, is this the first time that you will be riding on a camel, or have you tried this before, Sanjay?
No, I did it before, and when my parents were here,
Hmm.
and so yeah, I tried once. I tried once, and I did it.
So, how difficult was the camel ride? Because I know sitting on camel back is not easy. You shake a lot, I believe,
Right,
right?
right. When initially when you are going to ride and when the camel will go upside and then there will be up is down and you will lose your balance at that time.
So,
When
when the
the
camel
camel will
stands up, not when it goes up.
yeah
When the camel
when
stands up.
camel
Hmm.
yeah when camel stands up, there will be chance of unbalance and after getting up, I think there will be no problem.
Have you rode a horse? Have you had a horse ride before, Sanjay?
No, I never. I never did.
I believe a horse ride is much more easier and comfortable than a camel ride. Camel and elephant rides are a bit tricky, I believe, right?
Right. Yes,
So,
yes.
so I've done,
They
yeah,
are big.
they're
They
very
are
big
big in
indeed.
shape as right.
So
And
yeah,
the
go.
way actually the way you will ride on an elephant, I think, and you have to ride with the help of their what we call sood, uh,
Yes.
with
So
the help of the
you have to ride with the help of the owner, right?
owner.
So in English, it is known as mahout, Mahout.
Oh,
So he is the trainer, he is the owner, he is the one person that that the elephant will trust. So maybe
right,
elephants will not trust you and I because we are strangers to them, but the mahout
right,
is the one who takes care of the elephant and they trust their mahouts, right? So
right,
there are two ways of looking at it. If you see elephant rides, you'll either see the mahout sitting uh, after the passengers sit. The mahout sits near the head of the elephant, right? Or
right,
the other thing is it walks together with the elephant, and this actually comforts the elephant. That's the person that I know is close, is walking along with me, right?
right. Makes sense.
Okay. So, what do you want to talk about today, Sanjay? I believe it's been a long time since you and I met on this platform, right?
Yeah, it's been a long time, sir. Actually, I do not attend classes
I believe you
every
have
day.
a very busy schedule, right?
Yeah, I'm swamped with work, and I'm occupied with a lot of works.
So you
Having
you
said
only
that, I get
you only get time during the weekends, I believe, right?
right, sir.
Today's topic is all about influencers. So, social media influencers. What would you like to say about this, Sanjay?
Social media influencer.
There's so many influencers nowadays on social media, in business, everywhere you look, you will find some sort of an influencer. So, what can you tell
Right.
me about influencers? Even if you look at your office where you work, I believe there's somebody that would inspire you, somebody who would inspire you, right? So, who is
See,
somebody? Yeah.
actually, I'm working one of the Mansis. This is the enormous company,
Hmm.
and we have and our plant in 64 countries. And our owner is he's known as a steel king of the world, and his
Steel
name is
King.
Lakshmi Mit. He's steel king
Still
because
King. Okay. You're talking
yeah,
about
because
Lakshmi Mittal, RC Lore.
right, 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 right. Okay,
You're
yeah,
talking about
you hit
RC
the nail
Lore.
on that. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Right, right.
Who
Mm.
doesn't know about Lakshmi Mittal? I think everybody knows
Right,
about.
right.
I keep on reading
Yes.
about Lakshmi Mittal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
RC Lore actually was taken over by Lakshmi Mittal's company, I think, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So
Actually,
he bought over
earlier it
RC
was,
Lore. Hmm.
right. Earlier it was Lakshmi Mittal.
Hmm.
And after taking over Arcelor, it has become Arcelor Mittal.
Hmm.
And in India, they wanted to start their business in India, but he was not able to start their business in India. Having
He
said
was
that, actually,
he was not able to start his business. You're
his
talking about
business in
one
India,
person, not
right?
their business, right?
Correct, correct.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, go ahead.
Having
I'm
said
listening to
that,
you.
in 2019, earlier it was SR Steel, and
Hmm.
SR Steel was in insolvency,
Hmm.
and so he was trying to acquire on a SR Steel, and eventually he won the game. He won the case in Supreme Court, and he acquired SR Steel. Now SR Steel has become ArcelorMittal Nippon Steel. So it is joint
Wow.
venture of ArcelorMittal and Nippon Steel, and there is sharing 60-40 sharing.
Okay. Hmm.
So since 2019, they have started their business, his business in India as well.
Since 2019, he has started his business in India.
He has started his business in India. Yeah.
So how has been the journey so far?
The journey has been quite satisfactory because it is MNC, undoubtedly, and we are getting increment. Uh, we are getting decent increment every year,
Hmm.
and it was not. We used to not get increment because SR Steel was in insolvency, and they were about to bankrupt, and so now in terms of salary, we are getting good increment.
Hmm.
And however, the workload is quite good, and we are swamped with work. And safety is utmost priority. If there is any incident, so you will be responsible for, like, you have to be answerable for that. And so overall, by and large, I would say the things are going good. And if there would be any crisis in terms of order, in terms of, like, if we are not getting orders. So this is MNC. So I think we would be able to survive for some time. So they will not expel employee.
All right. So job security, job safety is probably much better with a large MNC, I think, right?
Right. Reliance MNC. It is better than a tiny company like small scale industries.
Hmm. Hmm. Are you enjoying the MNC culture?
Actually, I don't know what is the culture in abroad they have implemented, but India actually it is India, and it would be hard to implement foreign culture in India because we are Indian, and it will take time to impose foreign culture because most of the staffs and employees are Indians, and they
And
are
I believe,
habitual to.
I believe Monday to Friday, this is your work schedule. You don't work on the weekends. Do you work on the weekends normally?
I work in shift, so company run on round the clock. So I work in shift. Sometime I do A shift, B shift shifts, but those who are working in general shifts, so they are getting 2 weekly off. Like in a month, they will get Saturday, Sunday weekly off.
How many offs do you have in a month?
Four weekly off I have in a month.
4 weekly offs.
four weekly off, but those who are in general shift, so they are getting two extra weekly off.
So why don't you shift yourself into the general shift?
It is not in our hand. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm upskilling myself and I am enhancing my communication skills. So
I believe in the future you will be in that category basically, right? You will be in the.
certainly, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your blessing. Thank you for
So I really wish you all the best. Hmm.
thank you.
Okay. So what can you tell me about the steel industry now? What is happening with the steel industry? Let's talk about your industry. So what's happening with the steel industry right now?
Nowadays, market is in downside and production is going on. Uh, However, the market is down. Steel prices, I think, because of China,
Hmm.
steel prices are low because China. This is the knack of China, and China actually he's manufacturing a lot of steel, and he's just dumping the steel
Hmm.
because of China. Market is going down,
Hmm.
and the day will come. The day will come, and market will be skyrocketing.
Hmm.
No problem, but it happens sometimes after some month, after some years, it happens.
Yes.
But it is not bothering Lakshmi Mittal, and he has huge market. He has huge market in the world, in the market in India, and the market steel market in India, I think, quite stable rather than abroad.
Hmm.
And you might have heard in 2009 there was a recession. At that time, India was able to survive.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
so I think it is not a big deal for India. But nowadays, I would say that market is in going downside.
Yes. So if you look at it, if you look at the stimulus that the government is promoting, I believe steel is going to be in demand in the next couple of months because a lot of manufacturing is being promoted in India nowadays. If you look at Make in India, look at large companies which are involved in manufacturing. So I believe there's going to be more demand for steel products. But if you talk about your company, so what do you do? Do you use steel or what do you exactly do basically? Or do you supply steel to people who use steel in their manufacturing process?
Actually, I'm not involved in manufacturing of steel. Actually, I'm involved in pipe mill department. We manufacture pipe, steel pipe, which
Steel
is
pipe.
used in oil, gas, and water supply. This is the big pipe,
Hmm.
16 inch to 120 inch. Till to 120 inch, we manufacture the pipe,
Hmm.
steel pipe, and we are connecting to villages with the pipe so that they can get good water supply. So in such way, they are using a pipeline. So we are manufacturer of pipe, and those who are involved in manufacturing steel. So we are manufacturing steel coil, and it is used in defense sector. It is used in railway track. So it is the essential part of country.
Hmm.
Even though during pandemic, steel plant was running, and we were bound to attend the duty at that time, and we used to attend the duty.
Oh my God.
And yeah, and we used to follow the rules and regulation. Uh, However, we used to attend the duty, and we used to get remuneration for that. We used to get extra package for that. But
Hmm.
the things were very chaotic, and the moment was not good. However, steel plant was running because this is the essential part of country, and the financial. I Somehow the financial aspects are lies on steel companies,
Hmm.
are depend on steel company. If steel company will grow, so I think India will grow.
India is going to grow, so your industry is going to grow. Believe me, in the next 1 or 2 years, what I've been reading, I read a lot. So business interests me a lot. So from
Right.
what I have been reading, I think the next couple of months, 2 or 3 months, will be slow for the steel industry for the entire economy. But I believe after some time, India's economy actually is expected to be one of the fastest growing economies.
Yeah, India economy, I think it comes under five. Now I think they will be on third number after a couple of years, I guess.
But in the next one year, it is going to surpass. I believe from what I have been reading, the US economy is slowing down very much. China's economy is going to slow down. India is going to be the best emerging market. Have you heard of this
Right,
term,
right,
emerging
right, right,
market? In the next 1 year,
right.
India will be the topmost emerging market in all sectors. So I think you
What
should
is
be
the reason?
prepared.
Right. What is the reason behind it? So, what is the fact behind it? Why are you telling sir that
Well,
India will
if I
grow?
look if I look at the US, if you ask me why do you think the US economy is in a bad phase, many experts. So I'm not an expert. I read a lot. What I have learned is that Trump's policies and tariffs. So this is going to be his downfall. Actually, this is what experts are saying.
Right, right,
He does
right.
not realize it now, but
Mhm.
the next 6 to 8 months, he is going to realize that he's made a mistake. So the economy is slowing down. And according to experts, what Trump is doing is he is adding stimulus to the economy to slow down more than it is slowing down. So
Oh,
he does not
so
realize it.
actually, he is keep on imposing tariff, and so somehow he is promoting his indigenous products so that like Americans should buy their product. That's
Yeah.
why he is imposing tariff, I think. But how it will affect to slow down and why America will go in slow down, I don't have idea. But you are telling there will be some fact because tariff he is imposing tariff, and so I
The-
think
yeah. 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 Go on. Go on. Speak up.
so so I think outsider and I think they won't be able to export their item to America, and so in such a way, what would be? I think they would be able to buy their
They
product.
would
So
be
I
able
think.
to buy. Let me tell you, he has
Mhm.
imposed, I think on 2nd of April, he has planned to impose reciprocal tariffs on India. So, from what I have been reading, I told you already that there's a slowdown in the US economy, which he does not realize, but his advisors know that there's a slowdown taking place. And what he has done is he's added more fuel to the slowdown. What we
Right.
call in Hindi, आग में घी डालना.
घी डालना.
So
Right.
slowdown वैसे ही चल रहा है. But what he is
Mhm.
doing is he is stimulating the slowdown more. So I believe
Actually,
that
he won the election, and I think he knows that. And I have power for 5 years only, and after 5 years, he wouldn't have power
no,
because now already he has done his 5 years tenure. I
yes.
think so. I think it, that's why he is imposing such types of. And today I have heard and I have read newspaper,
Hmm.
and he has attacked on Yemen.
Yes.
But I
This is
think,
what I
and
read in
he
the
has
morning.
right in the morning, and 31 people were killed out there.
Yes. Yes.
And but I think, and he's telling that they were terrorists. That is good. If he is demolishing and he is vanishing terrorist, that is good. But I think common people must not be suffer for that. And this is the knack of America. If the America, if any president will come, and definitely he will attack on any country.
This is
You might have seen that Obama and George Bush, and this is the kind of custom and ritual. This is the tradition of America.
so they always want to prove that they are the world leaders, right?
World leader. Yes, you're
So
right.
maybe 10 years or 15 years back, they were the world leaders. Now, I don't believe the US is one of the world leaders, right? Russia still is a world leader. India will become a world leader definitely in the next few years, right? This is when Sanjay will be at a senior position in his company.
Thank
So,
you, sir. First,
so I read a lot, Sanjay. I read a lot. I watch a lot of YouTube videos because I'm interested in all of these things. So this is what I've been watching, and this is the opinion of international experts. They say that
right.
there's going to be a huge slowdown in the US economy, and China is going to slow down also, because what I was reading is they have a lot of internal issues which they are not talking about. So, you
Right.
know how difficult it is to learn about what's happening in China. So, according to what I've been reading, China is going through, a lot of difficulties which they don't want to speak about, and
Right.
this makes India the next emerging power. So,
Right. Right.
according to what I have read, India is poised to be very, very strong in the next couple of months. In the next 1 year or 18 months, according to experts, India will be the most profitable emerging market around the world. Let's see.
Market, and we are already on top in terms of spirituality, and
Yes,
we India known as a spiritual guru, and even you are not telling it, it is the statement of gods, and after a couple of years we would be Akhand Bharat. There would be Akhand Bharat only, and all countries like America, and they will be in water. I think so. There will be one Akhand Bharat. Earlier it was Akhand Bharat, and like China, Sri Lanka, and Myanmar, and even Myanmar, Bhutan president is approaching India, and he's frequently visiting to India, and
hmm.
he's trying so that Bhutan can merge in India. So everybody is
Everybody is
like,
chasing India.
yeah, changing to India, and everybody like looking forward meeting with India. So I think it is a statement of gods. I'm associated with Brahma Kumaris,
Mhm.
and gods is telling that we would be on top one after some time.
So let's hope this happens. Sanjay, have you met Lakshmi Mittal? Have you ever had the chance to meet him?
Yeah, actually, in 2009, when he had come
Hmm.
for inauguration
Hmm.
of his plant in India, so I saw him, and but
Hmm.
I didn't meet him face to face. But I saw him. He was little bit far, and he was on podium, he was on dais, he was sitting out there. So I saw him, but I didn't meet him because he is kind of splendid, and he is still tycoon, and
Hmm.
he was with PM Saab at that time.
Hmm.
So and he was in full of tight security, and actually his son Aditya Mintal is leading India, and it
Okay.
was his dream. It was his dream that we should have plant in India.
Hmm.
That's why, and he was like he was trying his best to get acquire on SR Steel, and eventually he got acquire in SR on SR Steel. So he is leading. His son Aditya Mintal is leading the India.
But I believe they are extremely wealthy. They live in the UK. They are, I believe, one of the wealthiest families even in the UK right now, if I'm not
Right, right,
mistaken.
right. They are living in Luxembourg.
Luxembourg. All right. So
Yeah, yeah.
initially I thought they were in the UK, but now maybe Luxembourg. Anyway, great. So did you enjoy your session today?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, we have done general talk, but it was engaging. And sometimes we do, rather than talking about topic every
So
time.
it's always good to talk about general things. So if you
Right,
look at
right,
me,
uh,
I follow the topic, but I try to look for other topics so that you can develop your conversational skills, right?
right,
So
right,
only talking about the topic limits your conversation.
right.
So I
What
believe
are my mistakes, sir? Did you find any mistake? You
pronunciation.
didn't.
One area
Okay,
is pronunciation, right?
okay, sir.
PION words. You need to work on
Mhm,
pronunciation.
mhm.
I believe your sentence formation needs to be improved a little bit more.
Right, right. Yes, yes.
But I remember, your name did not click to me. I was trying to figure out your name because when I saw your name before I started the session, I saw we had 5 sessions before or 4 sessions before. I
Right,
started thinking, who is Sanjay? When I saw you on screen, then I suddenly realized. So when I met you last, you were less confident and you made more mistakes grammatically.
right,
Now your mistakes have reduced, right? You
right.
speak much better, you look more confident speaking the language, but you still need to work on grammar and sentence formation and
Yes, sir.
pronunciation.
Possible.
right?
for sure. Right,
All
sir.
right. So have a great weekend, Sanjay. Nice meeting
Same,
you,
same, same,
and
same here,
looking
sir.
forward.
Feeling is likewise. Have a great day ahead.
Thanks a lot, and really looking
Bye.
forward to meeting you again whenever
Sure,
convenient.
sure,
Right?
sure, 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 sir. Okay, sir.
See you then.
Bye, sir.
All the best. Bye bye. See you then.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.